welcome back to our 30 to our Destiny 2 game. Not 30 to the 1, some of that. And we are back for a hunter once again. But we continue our conquest after defeating Callus and his barbarious, fearless, and monstrous Shadow Legion. We've got that done. All the campaign. Within 6. It's at least close to 6 hours. Now that's much progress, and without any crashes during the whole stream, I am glad I got it done. I know I said this on the last one, but I'm still gonna say it again. I am glad that we had no crashes at all during that stream. It was a great time. In 6 hours for a campaign, including little mistakes that we have seen along the way. It was worth it. And Callus is gone. But the witness, as we have seen, has gone into the pale heart of the traveler. But before we venture into the pale heart, we must prepare ourselves. Go beyond Neptune. Secure New Muna. Go back to Europa. Make sure we are mastering our darkness of our subclass. And to make sure that we relive the reasons, that we relive the experiences of the past. How Destiny 2 was, and how Destiny 2 is today. So, here we go. So currently, we are gonna go to here and launch to here to the thing unveiled. Data crawler inspected. Check on us out as data crawler for more information about the Veil's history. Veil containment. And this is definitely not a mission from the original campaign. Because I thought it was, but I forgot it is not. So, let us see what the Veil containment has in store for us. I have turned the music and FFX fine bit now. So, let's see. And I actually do remember this just now. So I had those before, it's just been a long time. So my bad. Let's see, the crypt archive.
Chioma Essie, research log, the Veil. I don't even know where to start. When we landed on Neptune, there was something waiting for us. An alien structure. It's an electromagnetic anomaly. No mass, but a tangible surface area. It's like a thesis statement to the von Neumann-Wigner hypothesis. It's definitely paracausal, like the Traveler. Maya calls it the Veil. She says she heard the name in a whisper when she looked at it. When I asked her who whispered, she said it was her own voice. I still haven't had time to process that. Everyone on the initial survey team died. The minute they touched the object, they entered a state of brain death. All of them. To make it worse, the EM radiation emitting from the Veil is causing psychological distress in the exos that came with us. Hallucinogenic reverie. Some of them went silent and rigid and just stopped. Maya called it billboarding. Something from the early days of Clovis Bray's Exomind project. She doesn't seem afraid. or surprised. She's convinced this thing, in her own words, she says, it'll be our salvation.
Fascinating. This corroborates what Nezarek said, that the Veil survived Savathun's escapade. This must have been the root of Savathun's betrayal, stalling the witness's plan to buy time to counter it.
So, she stole the veil from Nezarek?
And killed him in doing so. It explains what happened to the lunar pyramid, why it's dormant.
And what about the rest of this? What happened to the Exos? Is that what happened to all of them?
I have some theories, but it's too early. Regardless, it sounds like the Veil had an ill effect on Dr. Sandaresh. We must be cautious. Hopefully the next log we decrypt will shed more light on this enigma.
Gioma Essie, research log. The Veil. We shouldn't settle here. It's a mistake. But Maya is insistent that we have to build our long-term shelters near the Veil. We're almost done constructing an enclosure around it. Once the field emitters are up, we should at least be safe from its radiation. The Siva tech Maya had on the Exodus was a lifesaver. Not only for building the enclosure, but shelters, tools. We'd be dead without it. But it still wasn't fast enough. The last XO in our group succumbed to brain death yesterday. Maya's quarantined the bodies for study. She says our next step should be finding a way to draw power from the Veil so we're self-sufficient. I'm insisting on turbines instead. But she doesn't think that's good enough. Not for as long term as this might be. Which, I guess. But I can't shake this feeling. Like we're making a terrible mistake.
I'm not getting a good vibe from this. Quinn says these records contradict some of her own. But there's a ton of references to Maya Sundaresh in our archives that are redacted. I'm worried, Osiris. What if everything we've been told our whole lives? What if it was all a lie?
Don't despair yet, young friend. The truth may be somewhere between these logs and what you've been told in the past. In my experience, history can be contradictory. Regardless, we won't know until we decrypt more of these logs.
Gioma Essie, incident log. The Vex.
Interesting.
6 weeks ago, our settlement came under attack by an intrusion of Vex forces. It was a test of our defenses for a larger incursion. Yesterday, scouts discovered temporarily realigned architecture just outside the stronghold limits. The Vex had retroactively inserted themselves into Neptune's history, just like they did on Venus. But unlike Venus, something stopped them short of our habitat. They had to fight their way in. I think it's the Veil. Something about the paracausal nature of the Veil is preventing their temporal excursions. But the Vex aren't giving up. They did something to Neptune's magnetic field. Wove a sim into it. A screen to isolate us. It's a double-edged sword. The Vex screen hides us from the outside world, from whatever's happened. So we're safe-ish. But we're stuck with the Vex. Thankfully, they're slow to react. It's giving us time to research countermeasures. It's almost our anniversary. I should do something for computer. Prepare for synthesis. She's always so busy. Gioma date night, 6. Oh, and add a bottle of port.
Osiris? You alright?
Yes, I'm fine. I just, saw shadows. My choices. Saint. Dr. Sandaresh and I walked very similar paths of obsession, it seems.
Oh.
And nevertheless, it appears that Neomuna's history is deeply tied to the Vex. Hopefully the next decryption will shed more light on this.
see.
Geomessi. Research log. Exos. Mai and I have built a working theory around the deaths of our Exo crewmates
And
after
actually,
their exposure to the
I
Veil.
don't think
According to Maya,
that all
exomines contain a
the archive
combination
what
of
is
Vex
that?
radiolaria and something known as clarity.
But what does it?
Radiolaria are alien
Once again,
microorganisms living within a hive mind state. Or, I suppose more accurately, a community. Clarity is, Maya described it as a paracausal power derived from an alien artifact. Something Braytech had kept secret. Something Maya. Maya thinks the Veil and this artifact are related. That the paracausal force from the Veil overloaded their exominds, magnetic storage device, full erasure. But Maya, she thinks we can reverse engineer this phenomenon. Use it to write data to a clarity-infused object. Fabricate consciousness. Scientifically, the process seems sound, but morally... Maya keeps saying that we're past the point of morality. She said that. She's convinced that our survival hinges on mastery of the Veil. It's like she's the one unraveling. I feel like I'm losing her. But every time I try and push, I feel her move a little further away. I don't know if I can lose anything else. How much more can any of us lose before there's nothing left?
Nimbus, how much do you know about the Cloud Strider's creation? The technology used? I make no assertions yet. But I worry that your neon-lit city may have darker roots than either of us knew.
Oh,
Geomessi. Research log. SIVA.
Ooh.
SIVA is a nanotech fabrication system, intended to be used by Exodus ships to rapidly build necessary resources from base matter. Maya calls it Willa Bray's obsession, without a hint of self-awareness. But we both see the potential it poses for the future. Each nanomachine in SIVA's design is an independent, thinking machine, utilizing a distributed quantum network to coordinate movement. Like a mechanical version of Radiolaria. Probably where the design was inspired from, if I'm being honest. But the design can be pushed. We're looking at ways of incorporating components from disabled Vex and erased exominds. If we can insulate the nanomachines from the radiation that killed the Exos, maybe their deaths won't be for nothing.
wait. Does this really mean I'm part Vex?
Well, it's too early to jump to these conclusions, Nimbus. But there does seem to be some connection between the Vex and the Cloud Striders. It may explain why you and the others are able to enter the Vex network without the aid of splicers.
Can I time travel?
No, let's hope not.
Geomessi. Research log. Veil interface. Maya and I have finalized a prototype interface for the Veil. Hopefully it'll allow our research team to investigate it in detail. The system's designed like an orchestra, with a central conductor directing a symphony of minds to act like a distributed network. The idea came to us by watching how collective networks like SIVA and the Vex we can aggregate and pass the vast amounts of psychic data emitting from the Veil. Turn it into something intelligible.
If we're successful in the interface,
If we're successful, the interface will provide us with a starting point for any future technological research tied to the Veil. Such integration are high. The estimated mortality rates are... But I don't know what I'm doing. This is wrong. This is so wrong. We shouldn't. All she ever talks about is survival. Think big picture. What about your survival? What about your heart? My heart? I can't keep doing this. I can't. I can't.
Again, I see a shadow of myself in Maya Sanderish. The man I could have become had I let obsession continue to rule me. I'm worried what the next recording will reveal.
Me too.
Let's see.
Chioma OC.
Jeez.
Research log.
How many fucking
Veil
logs are there?
interface. Supplemental. Dead. Chorus. Conductor. Everyone. It was too much. Swept their minds away like grains of sand on a beach. They're all dead.
Dang.
Maya called it valuable data points. Well springs and rivers are something. What have I done?
Dang it. This killed their entire research team, but it sounds like... It's like...
Like their lives held no value to Dr. Sanderish. There's a troubling symmetry in the data we've recovered from Titan. Data on the origin of the witness. It too was once multiple people that became conjoined by the way of some sort of ritual with a veil. Perhaps a conductor and a chorus. It is troubling that Dr. Sanderish seemed to be moving down that same path.
I don't like this, Osiris. I don't like this at all.
I'm gonna...
Chioma Essie. Research log.
Ooh, Lakshmi.
Lakshmi 2.
What?
Maya's... I don't even know what to say. I'd recused myself from further experiments. Told her to take some time off. She refused. And the minute I wasn't there, she started hauling the brain-dead Exos out of cold storage, hooking them up to the Veil interface. She burned through dozens of them, reversed the entire machine's design.
What?
Used a chorus of brain-dead Exos to funnel data down to the conductor seat, projecting a mental imprint. Hers. I didn't know Lakshmi too, but Maya did. And now she's made this thing. It speaks with her voice.
Oh no.
Has some of her memories. The way it looks at me. It's like it knows something I don't.
Osiris, do you recognize that name? Lakshmi?
Yes. And no. Lakshmi too was an exo and once leader of a faction on Earth known as the Future War Cult. She died over a year ago. But she never once made mention of any of this. Of Neomuna, of Maya. Did she know? Did she remember? This is all as much a revelation to me as it is to you. It throws everything she did while in the last city into question.
I mean, if she was a copy of Dr. Sanderish, then... Is she really dead?
I don't know. For now, I must deliver a rather uncomfortable report to Ikora.
Oh, crap.
Chioma Essie. Research log. The Veil. She did it. Maya connected people to the Veil. Our own scientists. And they survived. I should be happy, but... happy that all this horror wasn't for nothing? But I'm not. I'm disgusted. In myself, in Maya, in all of us. This thing, the Veil, it's web of consciousness. Just like the Vex network, but organic instead of artificial. It makes sense why the Vex want it. Paracausal simulations. There'd be no stopping them. I should be happy to be a part of history, to solve a cosmic riddle. Happy for Maya, happy for all of us. But I'm not. I don't feel anything. Maya is gone. The woman I knew may as well have died when we landed on Neptune.
Dang.
But her ghost still haunts me. This place. I don't know what to do. There's a generation of children born here now. This is their home. I don't know what to do.
Damn. Osiris, this is... I don't know if I want to listen to this anymore.
Obsession is a beast with long, sharp talons. A beast that does not so easily release its prey. Maya Sandarish is but one victim.
That sounds like you're talking from experience.
Painfully so. But unlike Dr. Sandarish, I found a way out of the beast's grasp before it was too late.
How?
By losing.
Chioma Essie. Personal log. Incidental. Maya's dead.
Dang.
I found her in the conductor's chair. Alone. Nobody knows what she was doing. Her copy, that thing, Lakshmi,
Oh.
is still developmentally incomplete. It doesn't understand what happened to Maya. I had it quarantined until we can... until we... do something.
There's no dates on any of these files. There's no telling how much time is set between them.
Time enough for loss. How many are left?
3 more.
Then let us hope there are yet more answers to uncover.
Gosh. What?
Chioma Essie. Log. Whatever. The war mind has reactivated. Our base on Hyperion detected network activity. They found us. Classified our location, Nephili Stronghold. We already estimate that Rasputin has attempted remote interference with our network, our research. It can't. I won't let what we've learned here ruin more lives. I'm going to send Stargazer off-world to deal with the problem. They can take Lakshmi with them and do whatever. As long as it's out of the city, out of my sight.
Oh.
It's a risk, taking an action off-world, exposing ourselves. But we have to. What we've done here has to be quarantined. The Veil is too much power. Too much for anyone.
Stargazer. That puts the time of this recording around the foundation of the Cloud Striders. Chioma must have been really old.
Stargazer is the one responsible for redacting Nephili's stronghold from Rasputin's records. Or Maya by proxy with Lakshmi. Fascinating. There's 2 more logs left. Once we've decrypted them, I will need to take time to contemplate the larger picture they present.
You and me both.
Alright.
The Veil is too great a power for humanity
Well,
to
after
wield
this.
responsibly.
This is... Wow.
All that's left is to close down the facility. Neomuna will go on. Humanity will persist. On the back of our unspeakable work. But I won't pass that guilt on to humanity's future. My hands can be bloodied. Let the children have innocence. innocence. And in my dissolution, I will find peace.
I don't know if I agree with Chioma's choice to hide the sins of the past. But I also do not know what I would do in her place.
Quinn says there's a data signature on this file, like something else was crawling the network. Vex signature. What's M-Sund 12?
There's one log left in the crypt.
Gosh.
Perhaps we'll find out.
Avengement 12! Holy crap! Oh my gosh.
Years ago, back on Venus, the Vex simulated copies of us, Maya and I, trapped in a virtual hell. After so long, even hell can look like heaven, can't it? I'm tired. I'm done. Maya has to be out there. The Maya
Right.
I remember.
What? No! No! Frick! Okay. Of course that happened. That sucks. Frick! Oh, we still go there. You know. Frick! Well, sorry guys, sorry for being active. I don't think we're gonna get that thing done. Because by the looks of it, it's not your all heroes. Man, that sucks. Cause I was getting so good. It was getting so good. Oh, what am I about to know? Yeah, that sucks. But regardless, I will say this: M-Zone 12. The only other time I have heard that name was from a strike inside Terminus on Nessus. I have no idea if M-Zone 12 is related to what we listened to. But if M-Zone 12 was a Cloud Strider Exo this whole time, and let you know, this dates back to the beginning of Destiny 2, before this happened. And the fact that Bungie has carried that name with just a little log years later, that is speechless to me. Out of all the names that is said, M-Zone 12, from a strike, once we completed it, and now talking about his name just once, I am rather questionable on what Bungie is going to say about M-Zone 12, hopefully in the last vlog. I'll do the thing myself, if I have to, if I can. Like do some research, the little logs, and oh boy, it better be good. We shall see. So now, we go to this Puka Pond to get the strand aspect. The whirling maelstrom. A tightly coiled whip with fraying ends, carried at your side to twist the universe until it tears. Destroying a tangle will weave a violent, writhing mass of strand fibers. The strand mass seeks out and damages targets, emitting unraveling projectiles with a defeat stone. Gotcha. And that's it. And now the aspect we've unlocked. Now, let's go over here.
This is Jisoo Calorando coming to you once again with a special guest as part of our continuing war coverage, the Cabal Empress Kaido. Your Majesty, thank you for joining us today.
We thank you, Mr. Colorado.
Most of our listeners know little of your people's history beyond your colonization efforts on Mars and the recent Red War with Earth. Tell me, what is your goal here in the Solar System?
We came to your system as conquerors, Mr. Calorando. While that was not under my rule, it is a banner I would have gladly waved.
And yet you extended the offer of a truce with Earth.
The Cabal say there is no road through war. Your direction must change with circumstance.
Ah, you're referring to the recent destruction of your homeworld.
Torabottle was consumed by the Hive and the Witness. And so now my people fight for survival in addition to glory.
My sympathies. All of Neomuna knows what it is to lose a homeworld.
I do not place much value in your sympathies, Mr. Calorando. They were of little value to Earth.
Dang.
With Neomuna Civil News, this is Jisoo Calorando coming to you today with Cloud Strider Nimbus for updates on the recent conflict. Nimbus, thank you for joining us in light of the heavy burden that has recently fallen on your shoulders.
I mean, whole city's hurting right now, Jisoo. Rohan was my hero, same as everyone else. But the best thing we can all do is make sure his sacrifice means something. Keep this city safe.
And what of the Guardians? Have they helped maintain our peace and safety, or are they adding new complications?
We all knew the return of the Pyramid Fleet was going to be complicated. And I'm glad we had the Guardians here every step of the way. There's one thing Rohan taught me. It's that no one survives alone. We need each other.
Impassioned words from one of our city's great champions. Let us hope time proves them wise as well. This is Jisoo Calorando, signing off.
Alright. What's the next one?
Hey, Ligari, how are things holding up over there? Heard the hall got hit.
Oh, that's fine-ish. No load-bearing damage, and
What?
the rest is taken care of.
Wait, they got hit?
A little unorthodox, but we're good.
You sure? I can take a look.
I'm sure. Save your resources for the more vital infrastructure. We'll have a bad time, a worse time, if the farms go.
You let me know if that changes. Might not be as immediate as the siege, but our history's worth keeping safe.
That's why you're my favorite, Sid.
Ah, you say that to everyone.
And I mean it to everyone.
Alright. Anything in the hall? Anything happening? Looks like no. Oh, at least not yet.
Oh, hey.
I will say there is something. Oh. Okay, looks like we got another log. Huh. What else?
Intolerable.
What draws the Empress's ire now?
The soldiers Callus sends. While some of these may be the mindless clones you saw on the Leviathan, many more are deserters and traitors. Those who have forgotten what it means to be Cabal.
That still troubles you? This is not a new state of affairs.
No, but it is more than that. It is the further division of a people. It is destruction from within, by our own hands. Once I was hungry for the glory of battle. Even now I have never turned away from a necessary fight. But I see only foolishness here.
The time when this fight could have been avoided is long past.
I know. This is not reluctance. Only regret.
I'm here today with a special guest as part of our ongoing Earth Interest series, Osiris, Counsel to Earth's Vanguard. Mr. Osiris, how long does the Vanguard intend to maintain its presence in our city?
Long enough to counter the Dog Fleet's threats to our worlds. But we have no interest in maintaining a presence if your leaders object. We are allies, not conquerors.
And how do you respond to critics wary of that claim?
While I know the Vanguard harbors no dreams of empire, I find your people's prudence both reasonable and justified.
Does the Vanguard intend to withdraw troops in the near future?
A tricky request, Mr. Colorando. We will leave if asked, certainly. But the Shadow Legion remains a dangerous opponent. An opponent that I fear could overwhelm either of our divided fronts. For now, we are happy to follow the leadership of your Cloud Strider while we operate within your city and assist wherever we can.
Let us hope your motives remain so open-minded and generous.
Indeed.
Vanguard forces recently engaged an independent provocateur identified as Nezarek within a derelict Black Fleet vessel. Described as the final god of pain in pre-collapse sources, he possessed potent psionic abilities. Authorities believe these abilities allowed him to access and disrupt Cloud Arc operations here in Neomuna.
Okay. I'll say that now. Are we? But let's now get started on the to hero quest. So let's see. We have to defend city, quick patrols, public events, and bolster supplies. Alrighty. Let's go in here. Fast travel this time. Alright. Anything new from this guy?
I was just thinking about you.
No, not really. But we can, of course, get a little stiff Vex Incursion countermeasures. In the Vex Incursion zone, defeat commands, strand to obtain shell fragments, open a terminal, open a key chest to obtain a polymorphic engine. And that, if you'll those of you that didn't know, that will allow us to go to the partition backdoor. The Vex Incursion zone is currently Zephyr Concourse. But then we not really what is this? Oh. Okay. This is no further ado. No, this is the mission to get it another equipment. A void machine gun, I believe. Oh my god, let's move. What? Okay. Looks like no one is here.
I need any available defenders on point. Cabal are on the ground with some serious hardware.
As Scorpius is, I think, mostly Never mind. That's part of the building. Fine. What do we got here? We are about to do the bar excavation.
Scans indicate that
What is
the
this?
rig is siphoning off
What is
nanite
that?
solution from the city grid.
That stuff's the lifeblood of the city.
At a higher difficulty, apparently. Than us. We did it very quickly. But I don't complain. Really? Except the character is good. Oh, yeah, Predator has weapons. Would have hoped they would at least try to make it simple to the store guy. Alright, let's try, let's see. Okay, 1980. Okay. Very good, very good. Let's get that guy infused. Still 1987. But, making progress. How much percent of that? 15. Not enough. Okay. Let's see. What else? So I'm gonna get the kill patrol done.
So, this shouldn't take too long based on the numbers I see coming in. If you could swing by and drop off a helping of pain for the folks trying to pull down our infrastructure, that'd be nice. Thanks.
Conduits run through the whole infrastructure like veins. When they breach, that's the city bleeding to death. I need liquid bandages.
One. There we go. Boom. And we got a... But we did go up by 10%. Now let's go on the sniper. See. Nothing back. We'll do with that to take care of this. What we're gonna do is hide in here for now, wait for the effects to come by, and see what happens. Let's see what they do. That was it. Okay. So there's a little thing about that. I believe I may have done already. Otherwise, I don't remember if I've done the thing on that in the one before. But I will complex propulsion. However, maybe. But regardless, we'll do this. Kill that guy first. Okay, what's that? There you go.
Eventually they'll have to run out of Cabal on that ugly ship of theirs. Hopefully. Until then, will you keep the streets clear? There's a lot.
Now let's grab that interceptor that we sniped. And kill some Cabal. up. Okay, 1 second. Yeah. 72 seconds.
Heavy
Section
Cabal
bay.
fortification inbound. Anyone with a spare gun care to help out?
And I'm still the only one. That's sad.
Nimbus, come in. Got a Cabal mobile outpost touching down.
One landed next to me too. Must be an assault. Pull the race.
If you think you can keep up.
Pump the engines. And
Star Legion are in retreat.
Hey, great work out there. You put on one heck of a show.
You were watching us? But you're 10 feet tall. How did we not see you?
You don't get to be a Cloud Strider just because you're this good looking, my dude.
Alright. That done. 8% left. Let's go do salvageable.
People aren't the only thing in this city I gotta feed. I got 8 kilometers of organic circuitry slowly starving to death. Help a man out. Now we must defeat the legendary Gavan.
Now we shall return to Nimbus. Complete the quest to the hero. Here we go. Now it's wait for the game to process.
I was just thinking about you.
Let's come back out a bit. Wait for the process. Let us now track this quest and kind of hopefully help out with the game. Hopefully.
Ready to take on some baddies?
The hero. Been seeing a few more hopeful faces around lately. Knowing you had to help really helps keep morale up, you know? People of the mode appreciate it. And so do I. Nimbus. Well, there's that done. So that quest is completed. Not too bad. Let's do this. Now, that. Any difference? Not really. Let's go ahead and claim all this. Let's claim it.
You got it!
And now let's just dismantle them. Just dismantle them. Why not? Come on, there you go. And we'll get the cloak, because the cloak was kind of sick. So we'll check it, just to be sure. Actually, never mind, it doesn't really look that good. Looks fine, but capes are better. Capes are better. Let's see. Now that we got that out of the way, let us now go to the Born in Darkness. Get that tracked and go to Europa. Get that done. So let's switch to Thesis. There we go. Let's return to Europa. Continue. On mastering the darkness. defeat effects have fallen for the residual darkness energy. Fallen darkness energy collected, use these abilities against combines of Europa. And targets affected by sixes. Alright. Can do get to the wrong sector. Let's put this to shit. And let's go to the last sector. Over here. Now we got some specs. That's 6 out of the way. Now we got the target status done. Now we're gonna kill the Rex. Pretty much fine there. now we have to kill some pollen. We will do this last sector first, just kind of get out of the way. Mind 30, 20. Now let's go to Gambit. Here's some stasis stuff. Here we go. let's move it. Don't forget.
Cabal on the field. Welcome to camp. Red Legion. These lowlifes took the tower from you, right? Make them believe. You ready for trip? Get ready for a firefight, brother, and drop those moats in the bank.
Here. That's the thing. Stasis final blows. Okay. Okay, so we don't really have to finish them off. We rather have to affect them, which is good.
Whack the blockers! I spot a high-value target. Give them hell! Invaders off the field. Your invaders back, with 3 guardians down. Glad they're on your side. Yeah! High-value target eliminated. Incoming on the island. If If they kill it, they win this. Portal's ready. Hostiles incoming at the garden. Embrace the darkness. Take out those guardians. One. 10 seconds. One more. Bringing you back. Good hunt. Incoming at the caves. Portal is locked. You're close. Bang! Summon that primeval. It's not over. Kill that primeval. Allies invading the other side. You're being invaded. Find them before they find you. Hot boys in the dirt. Now kill the big guy. Aiden's down now. They're heading back.
We have to do a match.
Invaders off the field.
Up.
You're invading. Make a mess. One down.
Ooh, baby. Trophy. And we'll do probably instinct to let's go F1, get some stuff out of the way. Dismantle you. Dismantle you. For you, we'll keep as is for future infusion. One more given match to complete. We are good to go on the next step for the Darkness Quest.
All right, Mavericks. Ready to see what you're fighting today? Cabal on the field. Time for a gunfight. Wonder if Cabal get the jitters before a fight. Sure hard to tell under those helmets. Ready for transfer? Kill the hostiles. Grab the moats and drop them in the bank.
Alright.
The Vanguard know you're this good? You should be running the place. Hostiles inbound at the beach.
Whoops. There's one. Yes.
Incoming wave at the ruins.
Modes.
Brother, whack the blockers! Hostiles in the tree. Vader on the field. Careful. Enemy invader down. 3 to hunt. I spot a high-value target. Give them hell! Portal's ready. Go say hello. Your allies invaded. Hostiles inbound at the beach. Your allies down, but they took someone with them.
Ammo.
High-value target is down.
Most. Now let's get some more heavy ammo.
Invader incoming. Your enemy called up a primeval. They kill it. They win it. Portal's up. Go take them out. Vader's gone. Get him next time. Allies headed to the other side. Incoming wave at the ruins. Your invaders back. 3 kills. Sending small blocker. Alright, you can still win this. Burn that primeval to the ground. Allies invading the other side. Envoy to the turn. Now kill the big guy. Watch your back. Invader incoming. Enemy invader down. Hey, we can't blame him for trying. You gained the lead. Your allies down, but they took 3 with them. Compromised. Focus your fire. Enemy invader down. Hey, you can't blame him for trying. Opposing team's about to win.
And they won.
And that's it. Opposing team took out their primeval.
We got that game of memento. Lovely. Alright. Well, this guy has the best rest. Instinct. And the light. There we go to the light. Alright. Now, defeat Terror's platoon near the crux of darkness in eternity. Here we go. As for the duration of the stream, or streams, depending credit of course, 4 hours at max, at least to get up with, or until both complete the stuff I'm gonna do, and just other stuff along the way. But 4 hours or so will be the max. Once done with this quest, the Born in Darkness Part 3 and Part 4, I believe Part 4 is the last one. Once we get the reliving the things, quest done, to where we compare mission from each campaign, just one. Go see what we'll do next, then we can go from there. Right. Go. falling. He's falling. Here, then run the rest of the way. We'll be stopping the recording on the time today. We say 4. It's probably at least, hopefully, the 2-hour mark of the stream. We'll stop the recording and then do another one, if everything goes well. Then we will start another recording for part 2 of the stream. Question is, where did this guy go? Make Transportia. Interesting. Do you like here? Somewhere? Find out. Oh. Here. Ah. Okay. That's what it was. Interesting. Now, we need to go to the Styrian Abyss. Bring the skeleton key to the exo stranger into the concealed void lost sector in the Styrian Abyss. Here we go. Let's go ahead and fast travel our way out here. Right. Let's continue onward. To the Asterion Abyss. Here we go. So I was gonna pull out the ghost, go to the quests, and untrack the what I've done is part 3 to kind of make sure the quest is up. Up. Now we use the birds. Mask. There we go.
I knew Clovis was bad, but all this... I'm feeling a little ashamed of being a Bray right now.
Welcome to my world.
Elsie... Clovis, you... This is all I wanted. All I searched for. But you've been around this whole time, and I never heard from you. Guardian? What are you doing here?
This is actually why I brought you here, Anna. Perfect. This is exactly what we need to decrypt the journal and find that stasis research.
Stasis? You mean darkness power?
Anna, what we're doing here is extremely important. Stasis is just a tool. We've used it for good.
You're using darkness?
I was skeptical at first too, Anna.
Both of you? After everything it's done to us?
Anna, our past. I thought that keeping it from you was the best way to protect you.
Protect me? I've been protecting myself just fine without your help, thanks. And this? Using the darkness? That can't end well.
And it didn't before. But this time...
Hold on. Before?
In another timeline, Anna, you were too obsessed with your past for your own good. And I was too selfish for my own good. The truth is, I'm not from this timeline. Where I come from, the darkness won. And I tried to shield you from it, but all I did was... I'm sorry to keeping so much. I think the best way to help you now is just to be there for you.
Look, I don't mean to be ungrateful, and it's incredible that you're alive. Really. But I don't know how to handle this. I'm sorry.
Anna, wait!
Being honest with her was the right thing to do.
Time will tell. For now, I'll keep working to find the location of Clovis's stasis research. We'll talk again soon.
All the darkness but me. Alright. Let's go to here. Right. And let's talk to the Exo Stranger. The Exo Stranger seems troubled as you approach. Perhaps I shouldn't have jumped so much at once. My past attempts to befriend her. Because of the timelines, I always tried to ease her into these revelations. She shifts uncomfortably. We no longer have time for ease. I just hope that by creating a different world, one where the darkness can't get its filthy claws into our heads, that Anna will come around. If he doesn't, then this whole thing will be unwashed once again. The Exo Stranger shakes it off. No, it can't be. This time, things are truly different. You're walking proof of that. You and your resilience to manipulations of darkness. let's keep up the good fight. Continue his closest research for good. Speaking of, here's what I found this time. It's yours to do with, please. Alright. To mark, I'm gonna stop recording for my YouTube.